Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing OP Germany on Elite Ironman mode with historical AI, so let's get into it. I had to replay my playthrough because we are on Ironman mode and I made some mistakes that I want to share with you. First off, the fleet I had put out in the Baltic here that I thought was safe was not. So I put my main battle fleet on convoy rating, and that turned out to be a mistake. I got shellacked. I thought because I had air power in the Baltic that I was going to be okay. No, not the case. You really have to be careful with what you do with your Navy. Only put your Navy out on invasion support when you're actually ready to do the invasion and after you've ground the opponent's Navy with your Air Force. It does seem like putting out subs in this area might be an okay idea. Actually, let's put it right under the air over here. We also have our heavy cruisers out. I was able to micro a bit better in this playthrough. So a few changes were I was able to get Demand Sudetenland all the way down to invading Czechoslovakia before Reassert Eastern claims because I was able to micro the divisions out quicker. As stated before, where we left off from the last video, I went treaty with USSR, Mali Pact, down to Danziger War. So World War II is about to kick off here with Danziger War. And just picked up the cabinet. I went Mauser a little later, so that most likely resulted in a little bit more army experience, but we're basically doing the same thing here. And let me show you my template that I'm using, 18 width. And we're going in with this, and we will modify it before the Battle of France because I'm stockpiling anti-air. And I'll just be honest, the UK Air Force is quite the juggernaut. Quick reminder, everyone is Field Marshal now, and they're upgraded with offensive doctrine, so we have the extra attack stat. So these forces should perform quite well. Okay, second huge mistake I made was to allow the AI to micro the air. Does not work at all. Don't do it for the Battle of France, at least. Just awful, in my opinion. Okay, those guys look to be okay. Let's play this through here a little bit. Hungary refused our offer to join our faction, even though they were the ones that asked to join the faction, not paid licenses. Oh, in this playthrough, there was a battle between like Latvia and Estonia or something. What do you mean not paid licenses? Well, so they're licensing something off of us. We'll just cancel it. Okay, so after Danziger War, we're going to go around Maginot. 28-day focus. And as you see, we have railguns everywhere. So we should just absolutely melt our opponent here. UK is going to do a cheeky naval invasion over here. So I have Heinrici set up just to secure the port in Königsberg, because that does happen and it is annoying, but it is an AI feeding you divisions. You'll see if they get it off, the divisions usually land in a province with no dockyard, so, or rather no naval base, so they just get surrounded. The best way to do damage in this game in Hearts of Iron 4 is to encircle your opponents. Just harder to do in the No Step Back DLC here. Okay, I think we're ready. The spies are over here in UK. They're getting a collab off. Hopefully it doesn't take 146 days for me to get over there, but hopefully we don't capitulate UK within 146 days. Yes, that's right. We're going to Sea Lion. And we could put the fleet out. Let's just have the fleet chill for now. I don't want to lose that. We're going to need the fleet for Sea Lion. I think we're set up and ready to go. Okay. deck on Poland, and we will simply battle plan with all the Chads except for Dietrich over here, who's going to hold Maginot for us. And just watch Poland melt. Just double checking that we have everything that we need out. It looks like these need to be reinforced. So we're still waiting on some reinforcements here. The Allies will immediately start to bomb Western Germany. Let's get a few of these guys over here to contest. Okay, the Allies are in the war. And immediately they should put air up here. Okay, they're bombing Checo. Let's get some fighter defense up in Checo. And there's going to be a lot of micro here. But that's okay. So I would venture to say that I could not get these results with tanks, to be honest with you. And that's why we're not using tanks. That's why this is a tankless build. Tankless build, that sounds like a pun. Looks like we can get like another fighter wing or two out. Let's put them up over here. We're not going to bring Italy in yet, but we will bring Italy in before we do Sea Lion. And that is to tie up the English Navy. The famous English Navy. You see all the icons here, the 3 dashes on top of the bubbles. That's the railguns doing work here. Question is, when's the UK Navy going to come over? I really like the fact that we can mill their Navy over here in the Baltic. It's so convenient for me. I'm not sure if Paradox should adjust that or... But it kind of is in our favor. And if they wanted to land here, I'd be all for it, man. Land your troops here so that I can mill you some units. I would love that for that to happen. Oh, there's no one in front of Grodno. Let's take that. Dude, absolute. Just terrifying. The Polish people here. This is insane. We're definitely in an infantry meta here. And I'm not going to worry about encirclements or things like that because you don't net as much. Let's move these guys up. You don't net as much weapons, you know, after you get the peace treaty. And that was a change that Paradox made. Be nice to start going in here. Just make it a deep dive. And Rommel's just kind of hanging out. Let's have you go to Warsaw, Rommel. Here they come. Okay, they wanted the port. I'm not going to let them have it. But this is the kind of weird stuff. Like, why are these railguns out here? Like, why is that necessary, AI? So you will lose railguns and do funky things, but I think that giving the railguns to the generals during Barbarossa is probably a lot better. It's a much bigger front. There's a lot less going on. My subs caught out part of their naval invasion. And these guys are on naval attacks. Can I get a few more planes out here just to help with this? Then it looks like we can get another fighter or two out. So yeah, the heavy micro is absolutely necessary if you're to get victory here. And I think they're going to capitulate after we get Brest-Litovsk or Low. Everything else looks pretty good. They're not able to land. And there you go. Poland falls. We lost 20,000 men. That hurts, but 10 to 1 KD because Poland lost 120,000 men. So very encouraging that this is the play here. Who's my best defensive general? It looks like it's going to be Rommel. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have Rommel with the Atlantic Wall because they are going to come over here and try to land, unfortunately, and do really annoying AI stuff. That's not going to work for them. We're going to make sure it doesn't work. And the next thing we're going to do is go to the Netherlands. We'll just spread out here. Dietrich is already on the line, and it looks like Heinrici still needs to be over here because they're still trying to go in. Wow, you're still in the middle of the Baltic for some reason. I love it. OP plays, AI. I don't know. It would probably be better. It would just be super annoying to have to micro all the railguns that I put out. Okay, let's get all these planes back over. Okay, the CAS is going to need to stay over there. We'll just get these guys over to the Low Countries real quick. Looks like they still want to bomb Poland. That's fine with me. Bomb away. Oh yeah, and we're just eating up all these subs. This is great. Okay, then we will have to rebalance this. I'm thinking they probably have some like convoys going through here, so maybe we could catch a few. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like we can get some more doctrine here. Ground support would be nice. And then are we able to get any land doctrine? Mobile infantry. So we have to wait till we're 85. Okay. We're going nice and slow here, guys, because that is how we're going to get success. Okay, everything's moving over, and as they move over, I want to make my upgrade. So we only have 2 division templates here, and the beauty of this build is the fact that it's so simple. The one template is our occupation force, and it's literally just 4 cavalry that you get from Anschluss. Very simple, very effective. You don't need anything else. Now for this, what we're going to do is we're going to add anti-air because controlling the skies is very important. So this is going to cost us 10 army XP, and I already calculated that we should have enough AA to make this happen. So this is the template we're going for, combat with 18, and we are producing the level 2 improved anti-air, and we're producing 30 of them. And the other thing we kind of need to do is get logic companies in, but so on this build, I didn't get logistic companies just yet, so my bad, guys. And it does come into play. Yes, we will partition Poland, and then the Allies cannot bomb Eastern Poland anymore. Gosh, they still want to bomb over there, though, huh? Maybe we should put up some fighter defense. Did I take my guys off of there? I guess I did. Okay. Put some fighter defense in Poland, just so that doesn't hurt as bad. Oh, wow. The Polish Navy is trying to fight me here. Let's go ahead and have them hold. I definitely don't need that fight. I want to preserve my submarine corps here. You can see everything that we took out there. Quite a few. I think that's probably glitched. And as soon as we're lined up and it looks like our tan bars are full, so the equipment is full, should be good to go. We'll go. Do we need to go West Rubung? I think we do need to go West Rubung, but probably not yet. What we want to do is probably get army innovations. Let's go for army innovations and get that precious land doctrine reduction there. That's going to be oh so important for us. Land doctrine is most likely one of the best things in the game. It is one of the best things in the game. Okay, we're almost lined up here. It looks like we are tagging a few things out here. And it does look like they're trying to bomb us. It's okay if they bomb the eastern half of the country. They just can't bomb like where we're about to attack. Oh yeah, they got subs all over the place over here. Oh, this is great, guys. We're just melting the French Navy. The thing is, they're going to capitulate anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Railgun's not over yet. Not a big deal. Let's just deck on the Netherlands and get this over with. Just rebalance things a little here. We want to make sure we have green air in the Maginot region, and these guys aren't tagging anyone anymore. So let's have them get over there, and let's have all these guys focus on the Maginot region. We have 500 over here? Okay, let's start moving the Navy closer. Just trying to see if those guys are repairing. Move you up closer too. I want to be so careful with the Navy because I've been losing my Navy a lot recently, and I am told through the Chad followers that I have, Chad friends, and that it is spotting that is basically the reason. So radar basically in the English Channel here is the reason why the English Navy is just able to come out and just absolutely shellac you. Let's get Heinrici on defense over here. I think the Baltic is going to be okay. I can always move him back. Let's get some extra guys in Hamburg. Yeah, they're going to go over there because they usually like to attack there. And hopefully the English don't land in the Netherlands, because that's going to be really annoying, and we can just cap the Netherlands real quick here. Those railguns are doing work. Okay, we got to take Breda. Be nice if one of you could get behind Eindhoven. So I am finding that we do still need to micro a bit. Okay, just rolling them up here. No big deal. Awesome. Get into Breda, my friend. Let's extend our fallback line to protect the Netherlands. And if they want to land up here near Denmark, yeah, they could do that. There's no port over there. Go ahead. I'm good with that. And then we'll go and just mill them some divisions. Kind of what we need to do here. Okay, have him do that. And so the trick here is going to be taking Belgium with one swoop, just with one swing. And that's what we're going to need to do here. Okay, that balanced out perfectly. Because what's going to happen is, historically, a lot of people don't know this, the French extended the Maginot line across here, and we're set up there. And then the Germans historically went through Luxembourg behind that line, and then went to Calais over here. And so what we're going to do is just try to smash it all at once. I don't think the AI has set up the extended Maginot line. So we're going to be able to get them off balance if we can go all at once. I didn't draw that battle plan for Witzelbind too well there, so I'm probably going to have to draw another one that goes all the way through, and then another one once we reach France. And so what we'll do here is wait for von Weiss to get his troops, and then we'll just head on in. Let's micro the air a bit. God, they love bombing you, man. The AI loves bombing you. See if that works. And they just completely left us alone over here. Let's get that guy over there. Oh, and we are just smoking them, guys. Jeez. This is awesome because I'm able to mill the English Navy before we actually do the crossing. And what I'm looking for here is I want a Netherlands port, a Dutch port. We've got Rotterdam over here because what I'm going to do is start setting up our naval invasion. Okay, so this can be a bit tricky, but I like the three-pronged approach, tried and true, works really well. And you don't want to go through two sea zones. You just want a nice swift cut like they did with the Manstein plan over here. And we're already able to get that prepared while we're doing the Battle of France. So I think this is going to work out well. Okay, so we're going to deck on Belgium and Luxembourg. And they do not want any of this. But unfortunately, they're going to have to deal with me. Got green air in the Bellineau. That's what we need, boys. And okay, so far so good. Let's check out the construction screen. So this is going to be incredibly important, and it's probably just easier to just drop down everything that you're producing, and we need to start repairing all these rail lines. Oh, so important. The other thing that we could do at this point is give logi companies to our troops. Let's go ahead and give some equipment to Japan. The other thing we could do is send an attaché to Japan. This will give us just a few points of army XP. It's not going to give us too much, guys. But the equipment's just sitting there. This is a game of micro. Why do I have to do this? Please. Oh, Poland was making level 2 there. That's interesting. Is that an AA gun? Probably not going to use that either, so they can have that. I want that infantry equipment. Towed anti-tank. Wow, so the AI goes level 2 artillery. Very interesting. And they've added this nice button here that carries over all of our stockpile. I love it. Paradox. Excellent idea. And then we can give them all the tanks. Cringe alert. If you're a tank guy, I'm sorry. We're giving these all away to our ally Japan. Send all those over there. And then we could get attaché over there. I think it's probably not going to be a bad move. Where are we? Are we on extensive conscription yet? That's probably the next thing that we're going to have to pick up. Because we have von Manstein. And in the first video, I have the political power by laid out for you. So you can check that out in the description of the first video of this series. Okay, let's get into it here. Boom! We need to take them all at once because we know what's lying in wait. Come on, boys. Push! Okay, we got through. give Kukler a target here and just have Kukler do his thing. Okay, Luxembourg caps. No surprise there. As soon as they start attacking into France, I need to micro... Okay, so they're starting to move around to extend the Maginot. We need to stop that. And then we need to attack into France. Okay, we got 2 fighters there. Okay, 1,400 over here. Let's get like 3 of these bad boys. Move them on into France. And then I'm going to take these guys... What are they attacking? Huh. Okay, the Netherlands still has a navy. We can leave him up. I want everything else to move into France. Okay, this is not good. So we're going to have to do that. Let's move these guys in. The nice thing is we have an airport, and what you guys want to think about here is moving into the airport, into the region that your air units are assigned. Very important. Very important for efficiency. And we're just going to start microing here, because it's going to be very efficient. Man, they they really want green air in the Belano. Wow. Very impressed. Very impressed, AI. Good job. They're heavily contesting that. Are they still going over here? No, not really. The AI is just switching on me. Let's have those fighter ones over there. We're going to leave these guys up. We got anything up over there? And as soon as I take these guys over, I'm sure they'll start bombing Western Germany again. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. These guys are out of supply. You need to take open tiles. Come on, baby. Do not allow them to move around. They're just collapsing. This was entirely unexpected. We've surrounded all the Belgian forces. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to get von Weich's men up here. Sorry, bro. And then von Weich needs to push into France. And then I want to make sure that we are on motorized priority 2 and that everyone is attacking with aggressive battle plans. And then Witzelbin's already got his infantry expert because he's a Chad. They're not contesting over there. Okay, let's make sure that we capitalize on that. That getting infantry expert with the 10% attack is very important. It's very important that you micro that quickly. We'll give von Weich the new railgun. I think we need to get Brussels, Liège. Jeez, we need to get everything. Let's take a few of these guys and just have them help over here. Take Brussels. There's the British Expeditionary Force over there. Oh, they got me surrounded. And these guys are just folding like a deck of cards over here. Did he lose his battle plan? No, he has a battle plan. Okay. So we're just readjusting here. Slamming in. As you do. France is trying to spread out. They're trying to react to what I'm doing over here. We're not going to allow them to do that. We're just going to keep on taking land. What is this? Oh my goodness. So silly. What? Why? Why are you doing this? Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Did I just lose a railgun to that? I'm sorry, guys. That just... Wow. So unnecessary. Okay, let's further improve our doctrine here. Mobile infantry. Not really, actually not going to help us out that much. But mass motorization will. All infantry mod and mech organization 10. So we need to get closer to that. Okay, still milling the Allied Navy there, so that's going to be awesome. And we've got Von Witzelbin just chilling over here. Let's make sure to rush him up to the line. Fall of France will be soon, my friends. Very soon. Just make sure that these guys are pushing ahead. Every tile we can get closer is going to be incredibly important. You do need to help out the AI here. Are they going to get me? They might get me right here. This division template with the AA is working out great. Let's see here. I bet you we're piercing. We are. We're piercing the light tanks. The French light tanks. Do not let Italy join the war yet. We'll let them join the war during Sea Lion. Okay, we got those Logi companies. We're going to go straight into Logi 2. It doesn't look like we're having much of a supply problem, so no worries there. And if we could take out Paris, oh, now they are having a supply problem. What we could do here, let's move up everything. Darn it, we did not get a airport yet. It's air supply there. Okay, I can get 6 more across. This micro is oh so important. Question is, are they still bombing the Belano? No, they gave up. They gave up on that. Perfect. We'll get this sorted. Move one fighter up. And this is a dangerous time over here. If we don't get control of the skies, we're going to be hurting really badly. There we go. Now we're going to start to push. So this is going to be oh so important. And once we get that airport, it's going to make us or break us. And they did get that infantry division, so let's pop another one out here. Just want to have another one on hand. That will happen if you're playing kind of lazy like I am right now. He's not getting anything over there. Let's try the channel. Do they need a little help? They need a little help. And we can roll up their forces here. Oh, wow. Perfect. We're going to establish Vichy, France. We do have collabs. 2 collabs on France. But let's establish Vichy, France, so that we don't have to occupy, and the occupation will mill a lot of weapons from us. Okay, we got some encirclements here. That's awesome. Let's just make sure to complete those. There's another British force over there. And our battle plan is ready to go. We're ready to do Sea Lion already. The important thing here is that you immediately pause micro, and then you head out to the channel, and then you start milling the British Navy as hard as you possibly can. That's going to be incredibly important. And then we need to make sure that we get air control on them immediately. This guy, we're going to need you for Sea Lion, brother. But we are going to get a lot of control here very quickly. And that's going to be important, that you pause micro and respond, especially if you're a new player. I think that's most likely something I don't watch a lot of new players play. What are you doing? Why is that necessary? I know you can turn that off, so we could turn off the access, but there's not going to be a need for that. But I could have turned off the access to that C zone and fixed that, but I did not. My bad. Okay, so we got the 1 division there. Rudolf Hess is gone. We'll just let Italy take out Yugoslavia. We'll give them something to do. They're going to escape through Brest. Do not allow them to have the provisional government of Free France. They are not ready yet. See how our spies are doing over here. Okay, 78 days, so we got some time. No big deal. We also want to get air superiority. Another air superiority buff there. And what we can do here is Rommel's kind of ready, but we can delete this and then have all of Rommel's forces move to Rotterdam. Let's have Von Weiss move over here. Like, why? Why do you do this to me? Who's a good attacker with good supply? Ooh, Dietrich. Looks badass. Let's have him prepare for Sea Lion. So we're going to have Rommel and Dietrich, some of our 2 best generals, prepare for Sea Lion here. You can't supply too many. Just 2 armies are going to be what you're going to need. And then, gosh, the rest can just kind of hold here. What else we got? Kukler. We don't know where they're going to try to land, but they typically try to go for a port. Okay, Atlantic Wall up. And then we're just going to slam into their navy here and just start milling their navy really, really hardcore. We could take our navy and put them up, but like I said, I want to preserve our navy as much as possible. We could put them up in the Baltic, potentially try to do something. I don't think that there's a need for that. You do need to, at this point, move your navy closer for the crossing. So make sure you do that. I expect to lose all of our subs. It's probably going to be a given. That's okay. Subs are cheap. We can rebuild our subs. Let's take a look at our production. So, let's see here. That 1 division is going to be coming out. This looks fine. And then let's just have something queued up and ready to go. Do we have that new cruiser that I made? And just, this is the, so we increase the light attack on the cruiser here while still making it a in the category of a capital ship by adding level 1 medium battery onto it. And this is a trick that I learned from multiplayer, and it's a fairly slow moving vessel, but it's just going to be a body out there so that we can make our amphibious landings. We're not trying to do anything crazy with our navy. We just want our navy to perform pretty well. We're going to need to make sure that we do here is prioritize repair again. Low supply equals guns, my friends. And that's something that you really need to look at. You basically are going to lose a lot of mills if you're not looking at your supply. Looks like they caught that out. We should have green air over there. Hey, we lost our railgun. Amazing work. Like, why? Why did you need to do that? Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining about that. Sorry, guys. What else could we get? Let's just go for dispersed 4, because industry is OP. And then when I feel that we've killed enough subs, etc., we're gonna head on in. We only have 2 railguns left because of that silly glitch that allows them into the Baltic or into the English Channel. Okay. Now, what's going to happen here is there's a war going over here in North Africa. So then that's going to signal to the UKAI to balance some of their divisions in the home island down there. And you saw there that they're moving. So they're going to start moving around and freaking out. That's great for us. Also, the Navy simultaneously will be doing the same thing. So their navies are going to start freaking out as well. Where's my man Dietrich? Are you ready to go? Yes, sir. And so when they start rebalancing the navies, we're going to let a few days pass here. Looks like let's pick up the attaché because doctrine is so important. Early on, I was not getting a lot of XP from sending an attaché, but I think later on we're going to get some over time. And the only thing that was happening was I was getting diplomatic protests from China. Now that we're at like in a World War situation, I'm not sure if I can still get the diplomatic protests here. So we'll see what happens. But sending that attaché over is going to be oh so important. Okay. How do I get more command power? I need more command power. I guess I'm just going to have to build it up. So we'll improve relations with Japan, and we'll get that attaché when we can. The other thing I want to do is get some oil going here. Iran is great, so we'll just get a bunch of oil from Iran. We want to make sure that we're getting the rubber out, still building refineries, and we're repairing. This isn't bad. And let's see how they're burning me here. Okay. Let's take the older planes and just make sure that they can't get me in Germany. And then let's make sure we have solid green air over the channel here. Beautiful. Are they still attacking me over here? No. We gotta double check them. Okay, they still are attacking me there though, because that's gonna ruin my supply. Let's go for the automatic upgrade. So we need 50 command power to get that attaché going. So we'll wait on that. And we're just tagging their navy up all over the place here. We got a lot of good control here. And I think we're ready to go. We'll just do that in the meantime. See if we get any more hits. Looks to be the Dutch Navy. It looks like the English Navy has maybe gone elsewhere. I'm not sure. So what we're going to do here is all at once, we're going to do Sea Lion. Yes, I'm going to put the subs out there. I do expect the subs to die. Actually, let's do something cheeky here. Let's go. Let's not do that. We'll do a convoy raiding. Take that off. Put them on hold again for a sec. So a convoy raid all along the British Isles here and see what they can get. And we'll allow our main battle fleet to protect Rommel's forces here. Okay, it got off right away. Do they get caught out or not? Oh yeah, baby. No. The fact that they can react like that is crazy to me. Let's get these boys moving. They're gonna need to move. If we get Portsmouth, that would be amazing. Green air would be amazing. Okay, they're starting to move around on me. I'm gonna need as much air as possible. Okay, it looks like they moved their air to the home island, so I can move up my air. Okay, it doesn't look like I was naval attacking with those bombers. That was unfortunate. We're gonna double check here. Do we get that airport? We did. Okay, perfect. But we still don't have a port. I'm probably gonna decrease supply if I put too many forces over there. Let's at least get the fighters because they don't have a lot of efficiency right now, but they will once they're over there. Okay, now we have control. Let's move the rest of Rommel's forces over there and the rest of Dietrich's to Portsmouth, which is a level 10 naval base. Very OP. And let's just make sure that we're slamming in here. Got to get that naval invasion off in Dover. And then if we take London out real quick, that's going to be the best thing that we can do. Okay, they just lost a bunch of mills right there. And then, did they catch us out? It doesn't look like it. Boom. Okay, so we're just waiting for allies to come in here. Let's blitz, baby. Start moving all that up. All right. Victory through air power. My subs. Oh, look at the subs doing work. Oh, yeah, baby. It's a nifty little trick. All right. Move the air up. And like I keep on telling you guys, pause micro. Pause micro as much as possible. If you're a Chad, don't worry about it, but otherwise you need that pause micro. Let's get this guy up as well. Okay, hopefully I didn't overstack that. Boom! They don't stand a chance. We're gonna absolutely slaughter them here. This is awesome. Go, go, go. Okay, it looks like I can maybe put up 2 more. And the North Africa trick works real well, guys. As you can see here. Oh, almost in. Okay, got across free and clear. Love it. Let's press Dietrich into action immediately here. Want him to go in those 2 directions. And then do we have any upgrades? Doesn't look like any upgrades there. Army Innovations 2 is done. We can improve national spirit and get political power for days. I don't think that there's really a need for that. What I want to do here is I want to go Weserübung, and then I want to go for... Actually, let's just go straight for war with the USSR. It looks like we're going to be able to pull that off quickly. I am glad that I went... Let's see here. That I went Army Innovations 2 So we're going to get that boost there. That's going to be oh so important to our doctrine. And then we're going to be able to get air doctrine here pretty quickly. Okay, so speed is the key. You boys need to strategically redeploy. And what are they doing here? Taking Greater London area. Why is there a random... Dude. There's a random railgun there. Okay. That's going to be priority for you, Paradox, because, like, how does that make sense? In, like, what world? We'll recognize Bulgarian claims. That was pretty good. That was pretty cool. So we're going to be able to get in here, and the AI is freaking out here. Oh my god, they surrounded us. What do I do? What do I do? Just start moving forward, boys. Go around them. Okay, let's move everything else in. Oh, look at that. We got Birmingham. Let's get these boys in here. And they're just going to melt. They're just going to absolutely get shredded here. Uh-oh. Wonder if we can tag him up a little bit here. Help that out. But we could safely say the subs are gone, boys. They are completely going to be shredded. I could say that with a lot of certainty. She could probably help out up there. This does... The Intel network buffs the battle plan, just to let you guys know. 45 days, I think we're going to capitulate them before we get the collab off. Oh boy. It's going to be a struggle. Let's just have these guys come back. If we could save a few of them, that would be awesome. Dive. That's what we need to do. This is going to hurt them really bad. That they lost those 2 divisions right there. AI making motorized divisions. Love it. AI is a lot smarter than it used to be. Really? We got 11 divisions over here? Are you kidding me right now? Go, boys. Go. We need encirclements. Okay, we should... still don't have the command power up. Okay, we lost... all the subs? A couple subs. No biggie. And they want the channel back? We're just swarming them here, but I'm going to make sure that we're moving a little quicker. Little quicker. Oh, another division down there we're going to be able to get. And what's going to happen is these divisions are going to start cycling around. You don't want that. Why isn't that guy helping out? Why isn't the railgun helping out? So curious. Interesting. Do I need to add him to the battle plan? Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Ridiculous AI stuff. We got this one, boys. This is well won. No big deal here. We just, like... Are you kidding me? Maybe it's better to just micro everything, to be honest with you, because the battle plans don't work great. Prioritize taking their airports from them because you're going to be able to push under green air. That's always going to be the best, your best option. Got guys up here. We're just going to swarm them up here. And they're going to have to rebalance to that. 5 division encirclements. Yes, sir. More encirclements down here. Sub fleet is taken care of. And we're sitting pretty, boys. We can almost start moving to the Eastern Front. I can taste that borscht in Moscow right now, baby. Okay, and the rest of... Let's just secure the dub. It does not look like we're going to be able to get that collab off. My bad, guys. 30 days. I guess we could wait. No, where are you going to bother me now? Okay, they're doing something down there. Oh. No. Still Dutch subs over here. Let's try to pick that off. Almost to 50. Okay, there's really nothing left over here, right? So... All right, great work, guys, and we're about to cap the UK. I guess I could wait 30 days. Like, what? I guess if I wait, though, I'm just going to mill... Oh, no. Yeah, you can hold off. We're not going to wait. I don't want to lose my whole navy here. These guys are probably going to need a lot of help. Let's take these, put them in the channel. See if they can help out. I feel like if I wait, I'm just going to lose more navy, and the navy is going to be so important. There. Okay, hopefully that saved my navy. All right, now... The peace conference is going to be oh so important because we do have Italy in it. So what we need to do is take Poland, take all states in Poland. We're going to take all states in the Netherlands. What did I do there? That's the Dutch East Indies. Let's just manually do this. Because these guys have puppets and things like that that we'll take out later. We took Poland, Netherlands, Belgium, France. And then what tends to happen here is Italy likes to take the UK home island, which I do not like them to have. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to take the home island and then puppet off the rest of the UK. That's what I like to do. You guys will obviously have variations on this. We're going to puppet the Dutch East Indies. Oh, it's not going to let me. So we'll pass a couple more times. We will puppet the Dutch East Indies. And then we will start taking... We'll satellite, let's see here. British Malaya, British Raj, in the Dutch East Indies. Those are the big ones over here. So you want to make sure you get Raj, Dutch East Indies, Malaya. And so then we're going to end the turn there. We're going to then puppet the rest of the UK. So it looks like Italy's taking North Africa. Mussolini's wet dream. Good for you, Mussolini. You can have it. Take the rest of the UK. And then we could like satellite more things, or we could just puppet the rest of Free France. Probably the better part of valor there. What happened down here? Oh, there's a little piece I forgot to get. We can just puppet the rest of the Netherlands. That's fine. And that's going to be all for us. Okay. So the British here should have some navy left over. That's what this does. And they do. Sure enough, they do. So they're going to be able to help you if you need them. If you want to go man in the high castle, the British Navy is still somewhat intact. Obviously, the Italians, they've got their Navy too. They didn't get completely destroyed. What I'm concerned about is the German Navy still looks largely intact. Amazing. Fantastic. What about my sub forces? It looks fine. Okay. So we're going to be ready for Barbarossa here, boys. And I mean, we're going to be ready fairly quick. And so I'm going to set up for that in between videos here. And this went off really well. The things that we need to do to set up here is we have cryptology on the USSR already, but we need to make sure that our spies are over here. And we could get a collab against the USSR, but really what I want to do is set up spy networks to help my army push. It's such a beast that those spy networks are going to buff this field marshal battle plan. And what I did here with this is I shift clicked when I made this, and what that's going to do is put everyone along the line right here. And there's going to be less shuffling, and we're just going to basically battle plan into the USSR. The other thing that we need to do is make sure, I don't know why I lost command power there. Curious. Okay, there. Let's get that attaché in Japan, because we're going to need to finish off our doctrine. And voila. We took a huge chunk of the world there, puppeted them off, or conquered them. And what you're going to get here, the last thing that I'm going to show you is you're going to get infinite amounts of rubber, infinite amounts of resources from all the puppets that you just made. So it's incredibly important to puppet in the order that I showed you. We shouldn't have to trade for oil with Iran because, like, the Netherlands, for instance, should give us all the oil that we need. Set it, forget it. This will all free repair, and then we're just going to continue building up our military for Barbarossa. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.